In this session, we're going to be talking about using audio resources in teaching. And as before, when we were talking about literature and written texts, we were thinking about all kinds of different forms that might take. It's the same with audio materials. We can think about songs, we can think about conversations, we can think about radio shows, all kinds of different possibilities come up. But we're going to begin by thinking a little bit about songs. Songs tend to be very popular, as I'm sure many of you will have used songs in the classroom, and students typically like that. And so from the point of view of developing materials, the question becomes, what do I do with the song? And there are many, many different approaches. And I'd like to share just a couple of possibilities here, and just to give you a couple of brief examples. The really important question is, what do we do with the lyrics of the song? I mean, one obvious thing is play the song, show the students the lyrics, and talk through them. And that's fine. That's one way to do it. But if we're serious about developing the listening abilities, and also the way in which they interact with the language, we can also think of other possibilities for using the lyrics of the song. And I'd like us all the way through to be thinking about, okay, we have the song, we have a recording of the song, we have the words. What order do we do things in? How much do we set them up beforehand? And in fact, the activities that I'm going to suggest can often be used either partially or fully before you even listen to the song. We're going to be thinking about how the learners can listen actively in various ways. We're going to be thinking about what they bring. We're going to make them work a little bit. And we're going to think about tasks, activities which they are capable of completing. Because there's all kinds of, if you could just, for example, play a song and say, okay, what's the song about? With a very advanced group, you might be able to do that. But typically, learners will need more structure. And so we need to think carefully about the kind of tasks that we're going to give them that will encourage the ability to learn and to listen. Listening is very stressful. It's probably the most stressful of all of the skills because it's gone. You know, you hear whatever it is, a song, a conversation, a speech, and it's just these temporary sound waves that vanish. And so it's not like a text where you can pause on a word that you don't know or go back and listen to this or read the sentence again. Typically with listening in the real world, anyway, it's gone. So we can use the classroom to set things up in a way which is going to be supportive of the learner's ability to learn to listen. So I want to begin with a very, very simple example. And I have it here. It's called My Love is Like a Red, Red Rose. I made it a little harder for you because your English is so good. It's not actually in English. It's in Scottish. So not quite what we would expect. But what we have here is the lyrics of the song, but each verse has 2 words missing. And all you have to do in your pairs is to figure out what the missing words are. Very simple task for beginning learners of Scottish.